Hey guys, I'm going to give you a super speedy tutorial on our Google site that we will use in class. So I have it bookmarked right up here so I can just click on it and it'll take me there. The URL that you could type in is right here. Also, I've sent out the link via email and also Remind, so you could just click on those and it'll take you to it, and you can bookmark that for future reference. So as you can see on the left-hand side, we have tabs here to go through, and we start with the Home tab. So we're going to go ahead and go through the home page first, and then we'll go through each tab. But like I said, this is going to be super speedy. So on the first page, you have a little welcome and a good news. If you click on that, it gives you the quarterly newsletter that kind of tells you what's going on in class and what's coming up and things like that. This is our Google Calendar. As you can see right now, it's a barren wasteland because we're in the middle of summer, but whenever school is actually in session, there are things on there like when projects are due, upcoming tests, pictures, homecoming, things like that that's going on. This is the information on how to sign up for Remind. Remind is really, really important because I will typically send out things like, oh, hey, we're having a party. Don't forget your drink and your snack, or don't forget about this upcoming test. I can send out virtual study plans. That way, if you forget your study plan at school, hey, no worries. You've got it right there in your Remind app. So this is really, really important. And if you forget, like, if you change phones or you sign out of it somehow, then this is an easy way to access it. This is our schedule for the every day. So if a family member wants to drop something off or possibly signs a student out, then it's easy to know what class they'll be out of or where you need to find them. This is also the special class schedule. So depending on what day of the color wheel it is, this will be our special classes. And then in the bottom right-hand corner, we have a button where students can access a Google form to request to visit the counselor. So that's the Home tab. And then we go to Grade Expectations. And if you scroll down, when it loads, this will be the school supply list, along with a set of Google Slides that just explains the class jobs within my homeroom class. This is the announcements slides where I will post different announcements that's going on within the school. This is our Math tab. Our Google Classroom is linked right here for math. And then also the first set of slides is called our Daily Sponge. So this is where you can find the daily classroom agenda along with the bell ringer and the exit ticket. So if you're absent or you miss class one day, it's really easy to see what you missed for those types of things. The next set of slides is our anchor charts. This is organized by standard and by chapter. These are just pictures of the anchor charts that we actually complete in class along with a Go Math video. That way, if you're absent, you missed class one day, or even if you just forgot classwork, if you need to finish some classwork up at home and you forgot exactly what you're doing, you can click on this really easily and have your step-by-step tutorial just like we did in class, so that way you can get your work finished. This is our chapter checklist that I post for every chapter, where it tells you the expectations for each chapter along with the current study plan that will give you ideas of the types of questions you might see. And then also the study plan form where you can check your work to make sure that you're on the right track. So then the next one is the science. And again, there's the Google Classroom and the current study guide for the unit that we're covering. This here is the absent tab. So when you're absent, it gives you specific information on what to do to make sure you stay caught up, along with a link to my YouTube channel in case we have videoed a lesson. This is the Pics tab, where I just like to post pictures of things that are going on within the classroom. The next tab is the Mrs. T tab. This just basically gives you an overview of who I am and my family and things like that. And then the very last tab is the Contact tab. If I can get on it, there we go. And that just basically tells you what my plan hour is and how to reach me. So that's our Google site. Yay, I made it within 5 minutes.